Come here. All cats listening to Good Luck High Five, please come closer to the radio. Here are your instructions for this week. You know the knife your owner has? Yeah, the big one.
You're gonna take it. You're gonna use it to slice some sausages
for yourself and nobody else in the house.
That's right.
Those are your sausages.
That's your sausage.
Hello, aliens, and welcome to episode 651 of Good Luck High Five.
If you're listening to this podcast, are you an alien or are you a humanoid? Either way, we hope that you enjoy the game Magic the Gathering, because in that case, we're here for you.
I'm one of your hosts, Maria.
I'm another one of your hosts, Megan.
And on today's episode, we welcome all of our intergalactic friends as we celebrate getting ever nearer to the Edge of Eternities pre-release and release.
Wow. Is it already season for Edge of Eternities?
Sure is.
It is, because time moves on like an uncaring freight train.
Man, I do love a caring freight train, though.
Same, absolutely. Thomas the Tank Engine,
Thomas
you got it going
will
on.
massage your feet.
Wow, I don't think I want a train massaging my feet. Just gonna go ahead and take a little pass on that one.
It's a very specific subreddit that I'm sure exists.
r/trains massaging feet?
Specifically Thomas.
Thomas
the Tank Engine massages your feet.
Wow. I mean, I bet I don't want to think about this. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and stop.
Oh, it exists.
Stop
for
going down
sure.
this path. I'm good. I'm all right. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
The pre-release is not happening this weekend, but it is happening next weekend, everybody.
Yeah.
So check your calendars because next week is going to be our Judge Rob episode where we break down all of the cards and stuff to get you ready for the pre-release. Edge of Eternities hot on our heels here.
Yeah.
It seems like mere moments after Final Fantasy was released.
Truly. Final Fantasy was yesterday and Edge of Eternities is tomorrow.
I blinked.
And we are simply living in the day right between the two.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I can't believe Final Fantasy Draft is almost going to be off Arena.
I know.
To be honest with you, because such a great draft format.
Yes,
I'm going to
people
miss
have
it.
really been enjoying it.
But I'm also very excited for space.
Yeah, space is a really interesting, fun place.
Space is the place, they often say.
I was just talking to people about different space movies the other day because, I watched, of course, Independence Day.
Yeah.
Which says that we should not be welcoming the aliens.
Wow. Ooh. I mean, but like other movies would give you a different hypothesis,
That's true.
That we should be welcoming them. Like Arrival, for instance. Those aliens seem pretty nice.
Yeah. Quiet Place, not nice.
Not nice. No, not good.
I
was going to say Men in Black is like a mixed bag.
Mixed bag. I think, okay, here's a very dumb question for you. Is Men in Black possibly the best interpretation of alien life because most likely it is just a bunch of different kinds?
You know what? That's a great question.
Like, alien life probably isn't all good or all bad. It's probably
just like humans.
A real mixed bag.
And I would also add that Men in Black, I think, is one of the very few perfect movies that exist.
Wow. All right.
It's close. It's just like beginning to end. You ask yourself what you would change about it, and the answer is pretty close to nothing.
Yeah.
It's just really, it's great. You're never bored for a single moment in it.
Yeah.
People giving great performances. Cute little gold aliens smoking cigarettes in the break room.
Well, I don't
Love
know
those guys.
I don't know about its, promotion of a smoking lifestyle, Maria.
But for those aliens, it's actually healthy to smoke.
Oh,
That's what I learned.
Oh, interesting. There's some real subtext going on in that film that I guess I didn't pick up on.
I just invented that. They're just so
Maria,
cute.
I know.
Wanga. Anyway, yes.
Men in Black, the most accurate representation of aliens.
We didn't even get into the movie Alien. That's also bad.
Bad. I was already thinking of Predator. Also
bad. But I mean, just wants to predate. But honestly, I think the Predator, I think it's canon that they're like rich on their planet, and they like buy this trip to go to planets and like hunt things. I think that might be what it is.
I thought it was like a rite of passage.
Well, maybe I'm remembering it wrong.
I think it's rite of passage.
Because some aliens, you're like, oh, Star Trek has asked these questions. Like, if it's their society and they're like, this is part of who we are, we hunt.
Yeah.
What can you do? I mean, what's the right answer?
Absolutely. Okay, so I love that when we're talking about we were talking about the most accurate film about aliens,
Yes.
Men in Black.
Yes.
Because Star Trek does exist and is probably the most holistic and hopeful interpretation of aliens out there.
Yeah, and it's got a lot.
It
runs the gamut.
Got them all.
Quite truly.
Very good to very bad.
What's your favorite alien in Star Trek? Quick question.
Wow.
This is also a question for the audience. I want the replies from you all.
What a question.
I mean, there's so many to choose from.
Right?
I think that Vulcan is a very strong answer.
Yes.
And that's like a big one. So you can go with a big popular one. Or you can go more niche.
Yeah. I think Temerians, I think.
Wow.
Right? Like Temerians is probably a pretty popular answer.
Yeah, it could be. But it's probably way down there, like among the general population.
I guess, right? Like, I guess people are more likely to pick some of the big ones, like Vulcans.
Yeah.
I think Bajorans are like pretty high up there for me.
Yeah, Bajoran's great.
Yeah.
Love
Trill.
a Trill.
Ooh, Trills
Love
are
a
great.
Trill.
But although, like, the more that they get into Trill lore, the more that you're like Trill is pretty messed up,
kind of
actually.
messed up. It's cool, but messed up.
It's cool, but messed up. They're essentially lying to everyone about the symbionts.
Yes, yeah, that's
which
true.
is deeply messed up.
Yep.
Sorry for spoiling something that we learned on DS9 30 years ago.
Yeah, I think so. What about Andorians? I love Andorians. They're little antennas.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Pretty good.
Very
pretty good.
Cute.
Yeah.
Betazoids, big fan.
Obviously Betazoids are
the oversharers of the galaxy.
Yeah.
We love, you know them, you love them.
We love an
You
oversharer.
can't stand them. Bejor. Not Bejor. Betazoids. Anyway, the point is,
yes,
Edge of Eternities is happening.
That has, in fact, been the driving point of everything that we've talked about for the last 5 minutes. Clearly.
For sure.
For sure.
So on today's episode, we're going to talk to you about some new preview cards, which have been revealed. Lots of exciting stuff is on the way. They've posted the deck lists for the 2 Precon Commander decks that are going to come with this set. So we're going to chat about that.
We'll be talking about those.
And we're going to look to the future to Avatar: The Last Airbender because...
Wow. Time comes at you fast.
If it's not one thing, it's another thing. And it is what did you say? What kind of freight train?
Uncaring.
Oh, time is an uncaring freight train. And it eventually will lead us and drop us at the Avatar: The Last Airbender station. And some stuff has been revealed about that. So we're going to talk about that in the show as well. But before we kick off with any of the cream inside this Oreo that is Good Luck High Five, we want to thank all of our patrons, even though I prefer the cookie like a monster. Our patrons over patreon.com/GLHF Magic.
Yes, thank you so much to everyone who is a patron. You make this possible. We say it every time because it's true. Should we say it less so that it means more to you when we say it?
I don't know.
Because I have to say it because it's factual.
It is actual factual truth.
Yes. Thank you so much. We could not be doing this without you. We could really use your patronage.
We would love you to join the family, everybody. You can go anywhere from $2 a month all the way up to $20 a month. You get different stuff based on your donation.
Yes, you can hop in our Discord and absolutely roast the pun that we give you David did.
David really roasted us good.
David, shout out to you.
Way better puns than we had.
Way better puns than we had.
And I mean, it's like pennies a day, basically. So if
pennies a day,
I wouldn't miss like 2 cents deducted from my bank account.
pennies.
It's tuppence, if you will.
Yeah,
mere tuppence, and it helps us continue on and keep being the place you come to for magic content.
And for deep cuts from Mary Poppins.
Yeah, that's so true. I want to say thank you to a new patron that we have this week, Todd.
Todd, thank you so much, Todd, for being a patron.
Todd, you know what? You're like a hot toddy for my soul.
Oh, wow.
You warmed my interior with your donation. Thank you, Todd.
Wow.
Todd's so easy. Megan's just having too many come into her brain. That's what I think's happening right now.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what's happening right now. You're Todd-rific. That's a really bad one. You know how there's a great car is a hot rod and you're a hot Todd.
Great. 2 Hot Todd references.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's, you have to pay.
That's for you, Todd.
That's a subreddit, in and of itself.
r/Hot Todd. I dare you. I dare you to go on Reddit right now and see if Hot Todd is a subreddit.
Is it 2Ds or 1D? That's a question I have for you.
Ooh, 2.
Okay.
I think.
It is not found. Community not found. Okay, now I'm going to try 1D. Not found.
Wow, we're sorry.
Wow. I guess there's not, you say there's something, that's been invented. If you thought of it, it already exists. And we now know that the Reddit community for Hot Todds does not exist, but it should, because I'm sure there's a lot of hot people out there named Todd, 1D or 2Ds. Maybe they have to make 2. I don't know. But it seems there's a market that's just waiting to be tapped. Wink.
Okay. So there are several Thomas the Tank
Engines. Of course there are. Of course there are. If there's not, a sexy Thomas the Tank Engine one, I am just going to eat my own shoe, because there is no way that doesn't exist. He's too much of a force in too many people's life from an early formative age for it not to be the case.
There's like Thomas the Tank Engine. And then there's Thomas the Plank Engine.
What is that one?
Just memes.
Oh,
just
okay.
Like bad memes.
Bad memes. Okay, great.
All right.
That's so funny. It's time for the randomizer, where we head to scryfall.com, pick a random card, and try to guess what card does based on the art alone.
All right, Maria, are you ready?
Yes, I am. Show me that card. Wow.
Right, it's great.
It's very cute.
It's really cute.
This is interesting art too. It's mostly black and white with some beautiful red clouds in the background. In the foreground is an ox-like creature which has tusks and horns.
Yes.
Like one of them Highland cow situations. It's long hair.
Or one of those sheep.
What?
There's a sheep. Do you remember the Black Phillip photo that I texted you, but it wasn't Black Phillip?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're related for sure. Love Black Phillip. Anyway, there's a guy riding this ox. Ox. I don't know what to call it. Yak.
It's like a beastie.
It's like a yak. Yeah. There's a guy riding this beastie. He has very cool hair that kind of goes up into his head and makes like a question mark over his head. It's kind of interesting. Bare-chested, barrel-chested. This guy can punch through metal plates.
Yeah.
He's carrying. Is he carrying this weapon? He's got a weapon that's like a big log with a bunch of nails in it. So
yes.
He means business, and 3 spears and lots of like animal skulls.
Yeah.
That he has bested in battle, I can only assume.
Yeah. And
eaten the flesh clean off of. The skies are stormy.
That's how you get a barrel chest like that, baby.
Yeah, that you're eating raw. This is, gosh, I have actually no idea what's going on with this card or what it could possibly be.
Okay.
I'm going to guess that it's a black card, I guess, but it could really be, it could also be white, and I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going to call this card a Highland Ox, and it's a 3/5, as like many ox or ox variants in this in this Magic the Gathering world are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm changing my vote. It's going to be white. 3/5 white Highland Ox, and its ability is you can crew it. Because this guy's riding it.
Great. You can crew.
You can crew
before mount.
Yeah. This is it was an early mount situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that you and I are both obsessed with this ox.
It's very cute.
Because it's very cute. It is to me the most obvious piece of the artwork. But in fact, it is not. It's about the person on it. Which I feel like anyone else looking at this card would probably clock.
Oh,
but
interesting.
The ox is just so stinking cute.
But we love the ox.
This is Godo, Bandit Warlord.
All right. Well, what's the ox's name is what I want to know.
Agreed. Maybe, do you know what? Actually, I'm, okay, legendary creature, Human Barbarian.
Whatever.
I was going to say maybe the ox's name is Godo. It's a 3/3 for 5 and a red.
What are you going to do?
When Godo enters, you may search your library for an equipment card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Whenever Godo attacks for the first time each turn, untap it, and all samurai you control. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase.
What was this originally printed in?
Champions of Kamigawa.
Champions of Kamigawa. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, and it got a reprinting on a special guest card.
Oh, yeah. In
this
Final
most recent
Fantasy.
Set.
Fantasy.
Wow, that's very cool art.
Yeah, this Final Fantasy art is also amazing.
Wow.
And very much more about the person. I'm offended that the ox is not represented.
Yeah, they should have painted the ox again.
Exactly.
Wow, what a cutie. Well, interesting. It was a 3/3, you say? For six. Well, he was carrying a lot of weapons on his back, so maybe I should have taken a clue from that.
The weapons.
And it was red.
Yeah, it was red.
Not black or white.
No.
Wow, I got that one wrong
Gosh.
on almost every metric.
That ox is cute, though.
All right, what about this cutie?
Oh my goodness, I love him.
I know, isn't he great?
I love him so much. Okay, we're in some kind of like, I would call this a cove. This to me seems like the
very
ocean.
Cove-esque.
But there's a cove because there's little bits of land coming in from either side but not meeting. And there's a big tree to the right. But most importantly, in the foreground, there's a big serpenty boy.
Yeah.
There's a big serpent boy. He has little frills around his face. And most importantly, he has one of those like anglerfish things.
Like
a little light on his nose.
I know.
It's just on his nose and it's much smaller like compared to him.
It's not going to illuminate a lot.
Well, unless he's really big, so it might even be bigger than an anglerfish's, you know?
Oh, that's a good
point.
It's
to scale.
Wow.
And he has like a little beard. Long little beard.
Little beard pieces.
I'm gonna call this angler serpent. Ancient angler serpent.
Ooh, good name.
Is my name for this card. It is obviously blue. I'm gonna call it 6 in a blue. I'm gonna make this 7 home mana for a 7/7.
Okay.
And it has the ability that when this is not a blue ability.
I just made a creature crewable, so you know what I mean. That's illegal. Straight up illegal.
It's pretty amazing. I'm gonna say that when it attacks, you can tap a creature that an opponent controls.
Sure, that's a very blue and serpenty ability.
Exactly.
The name of this card is just straight up Sea Monster.
Amazing. Great. Yes.
4 blue for a 6/6, so you're very close.
Wow.
Creature Serpent. This creature can attack unless defending player controls an island.
Wow. Creatures. They don't make them like they used to, by which I mean they're
God.
better.
Yeah. Horrible. First printed in Tempest, so this is a very old card.
Yeah.
And what a drawback.
What a drawback.
This is just a blocker.
Absolutely.
A lot of the time. Unless everybody was playing islands, then I guess it's all right.
It's great.
Yeah. For the rate back then, I suppose you'd be like, okay, sure.
Yeah. 6 mana, 6/6.
Yeah.
In blue?
In blue?
Heck yeah.
I guess you'd take it.
Go to town.
It was also printed recently in Tempest Remastered.
I'm really glad that we brought that back.
Yep. You got to play him again. What a good lad.
Yeah, he really is.
There's an alternate art of this card that shows him eating a ship.
Oh,
or a little boat.
He's squishing it.
Squishing
it big time.
Which is very cool. And that has the added flavor text, abandoned ship. And this flavor text is, water is life, or perhaps it is just something to wash it down with.
That's very funny. That's good. That's a good flavor text.
That's quality flavor text.
Quality flavor text.
Wow. Let's talk about the 2 Commander Precon deck lists that are released with Edge of Eternities, everyone.
Yeah, all right. I
mean, we have 2, like I said. One is Jund colors, black, red, and green, and that deck is called World Shaper.
Yeah.
That says sacrificed lands grow back stronger.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then there's a Jeskai deck, which is blue, red, white for counterintelligence. Great deck name, I have to say.
Yes.
Which it says boost artifacts, proliferate counters.
Oh.
So those are the themes we're playing with. I know which one we're each choosing to play with.
Wow, Maria, which one would I possibly choose?
Could you possibly choose the counters deck?
Possibly choose.
No way. So let's talk first about World Shaper, black, red, green.
Yeah. So there are 2 possible commanders that you can use in this. One is Hearthhull, the World Seed.
Oh, so it's a spacecraft.
Yeah,
nice.
It is. 1 black, red, green for a legendary artifact, Spacecraft. It has Station, of course. Tap another creature you control. Put charge counters equal to its power on this Spacecraft. Station only as a sorcery. It's an artifact creature at 8+. But at 2+, it has 1 tap, sacrifice a land, draw 2 cards. You may play an additional land this turn.
Wow.
Love. Okay,
That's
do you know what,
great.
Maria? I will say, I love that piece of text.
Okay, well, maybe
am
things will change
interested in
as
that.
we read through these.
8+, flying, vigilance, haste.
Wow.
It's a 6/7. Whenever you sacrifice a land, each opponent loses 2 life.
Wow, what a great commander.
Yeah, I like this.
That's very cool.
Yes.
It's giving you early stuff and card advantage early on.
Lands.
And then it just punishes people for your deck doing the thing that it wants to do, which is sacrificing lands early on once you hit 8+ on its station ability.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And it also has another possible commander that you can use.
Sazrael Genesis Shepherd. More expensive, 2 black, red, green for a 2/5 insect druid with flying. You may play land cards from your graveyard. Whenever you sacrifice another non-token permanent during your turn, put a number of +1/+1 counters equal to Zeril? I'm just going to call him the Sauce. Zeril's power and up to 1 other target creature. Zeril Genesis Shepherd. Okay, that sounds better. Okay.
2/5.
2/5. I guess it's more like, you're going to be doing a lot of sacrifices. Sacrificing. He's got to be in play for you to kind of get the thing going with the +1/+1 counters. But once he is, it's going to get out of control pretty quickly, probably.
Yeah.
I think this Hearth Hall seems awesome, and that's what I would want to play with. But
agreed.
There
are, just to look through the deck list here, some things that stand out to me. Hammer of Perforos.
Wow.
This is from back in the day, Theros. 1 red, legendary enchantment artifact. Creatures you control have haste. But to fit in with this deck's theme, 2 and a red, sacrifice a land.
Yep.
Create a 3/3 colorless golem enchantment artifact creature token.
Wow.
So, of course, you're just going to be sacrificing lands, which is part of what you want to do with both of those commanders.
I'm going to talk about this card, Umudian Waste Waker?
Yes.
Waste Waker. Waking the Waste. 2 black for a 4/4 insect cleric. Love that creature type. This is a insect of God. Thank you very much. Whenever this creature attacks, you and defending player each discard a card or sacrifice a permanent. You draw a card for each land card put into the graveyard this way.
Wow. Interesting.
Wow. And has Encore for 6 black, so you can do it again.
Wow. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Also, here we go. Very much fitting in with the theme of this deck. Exploration Brood Ship. This is a single green for an artifact spacecraft with station, of course. At 3+, you may play an additional land on each of your turns.
Yeah.
Right? This deck is just saying,
play those extra
lands. And then at 8+, flying, 4/4, once during each of your turns, you may cast a permanent spell from your graveyard by sacrificing a land in addition to paying its other costs.
Wow.
I know.
And because you're doing so much sacrificing, it's going to help you out by putting the card Braids in this deck as well.
Oh, of course it is.
Mayhem Devil, do you remember this card is in this deck, which pings your opponent to any target. Sorry, any target. It's not opponent's multiple. Whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, it deals 1 damage to any target. So that's going to get people.
One of my favorite cards, Oracle of Moldiah.
Yep.
This is 3 and a green for a 2/2. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Play with the top card of your library revealed. You may play lands from the top of your library. There's just let me tell you, there's just nothing like an Oracle of Moldiah.
It's so good.
Oracle of Moldiah is very honestly one of my top cards of all time.
Oh, really?
Yes, I love it.
Wow, it is great.
It is very good.
There's an interesting sweeper in this list too, Planetary Annihilation, which is 3 red for a sorcery. Each player chooses 6 lands they control, then sacrifices the rest. It deals 6 damage to each creature.
Oh, wow.
So,
all right.
You're
going to get benefits for sacrificing those lands.
Absolutely. Yeah. And everybody else gets punished big time.
Yeah. I'm really interested in this deck. I will say this seems pretty grindy, actually. I think I could enjoy this deck.
I think you could too, for sure.
Because I love me some long-term value.
Oh, yeah. And this deck is all about getting you that long-term value.
Yes. Please. Oh, it has a Gitrog monster in it.
You love Gitrog monster.
I love Gitrog monster.
Wow. Okay.
Big frog.
Well, maybe we were just wrong. So let's look at the other deck and see if I like it better.
Wow. What a day we'll be having.
Okay. I don't even know if I can handle this kind of day.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a peek at counterintelligence. We also have a spacecraft who is manning the helm of itself for this commander deck.
In Spirit, Flagship Vessel. This is blue, red, white for a legendary artifact spacecraft with station, of course. At 1+, at the beginning of combat on your turn, put your choice of a +1/+1 counter on or 2 charge counters on up to 1 other target artifact. So it can station other things that need to be stationed.
And it's only on 1+.
Yes.
That's so easy to get.
Really good. Very, very good.
Stationing is a cost.
Yes.
It really is. It's not free.
Yes. You're putting 2 charge counters. It's a pretty good number of charge counters.
Yeah, it is.
8+, flying, 5/5. Other artifacts you control have hexproof and indestructible.
Oh, you said my favorite word.
Wow, Maria.
Holy cow. How the
Interesting.
turntables. This is great. I'm very excited. But also, like stationing and stuff. So we've played a little bit with the cards of this set, and it's difficult to get to these higher numbers. Like it takes a couple of turns.
Yeah.
And so once you can get them online is really when they start to just kind of like finally do their thing. But it's an investment that you have to make.
Yeah.
So having this card around, being able to invest in your other spacecraft and having the first ability be at 1+ is really huge, I think.
Pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Of course, there is another commander option, which is Kilo Apogee Mind.
Oh, remember we talked about Apogee on that other episode?
Oh, that's right.
And we're like, oh, it's like kind similar to a Zenith. And then somebody gave us a little bit of a correction, but I can't remember what they said. So did they really? You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's in the YouTube comments.
Roast of us.
Roast of my memory.
Yes. Kilo Apogee Mind, blue, red, white for a 3/3 legendary artifact creature robot artificer. Haste, whenever Kilo becomes tapped, proliferate.
Okay.
So, of course, you can use Kilo to station things if you don't want to attack.
Absolutely.
Proliferate.
Nice.
Very nice.
Okay, let's take a look at some of the key cards in this deck and some new stuff that's
Let me tell you,
Commander.
there's a lot of artifacts in here.
Wow. Okay, let's take a peek at another spacecraft. Uthros Research Craft. 2 and a blue for a spacecraft. Station, of course. 3+, whenever you cast an artifact spell, draw a card. Put a charge counter on this spacecraft.
Nice.
12+, geez, becomes an 08 with flying. It gets +1/+0 for each artifact you control. Love it!
That's gonna be a spooky spacecraft.
I
also
love it.
Look at the spacecraft. Like the design of this thing is
it's
very cool.
like jellyfish-esque, but also like 3D. It's been 3D printed.
It's been 3D printed.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. 3D printed.
Is what I would say has happened to it.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it has some classics, of course, like Astral Cornucopia. This is XXX for an artifact. This artifact enters with X charge counters on it. Tap, choose a color, add 1 mana of that color for each charge counter on this artifact.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at some more cool stuff.
And very notably, in Spirit Flagship Vessel, right, we were talking about this, station, when you're stationing things, what you're putting are charge counters on it.
Yep.
But charge counters also exist on other things, right? They exist on this Astral Cornucopia. So you could play this on 3 and then play your Flagship Vessel, and once it gets that 1+, you can put 2 charge counters on Astral Cornucopia and then add 3 mana with it.
Wow. Very cool.
Right? Like, that's very good. 3 mana, aka Gilded Lotus, anybody?
Yeah. Depth Shaker Titan. 5 red for a 5/5 robot. I'm so happy robots are in Magic, everybody.
He's so big.
I can't handle it. When this creature enters, any number of target non-creature artifacts you control become 3/3s. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. Each artifact creature you control has Menace, Trample, and Haste.
Melee.
So this is like, has melee, trample, oh yeah. This is a finisher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 7 mana. I hope so.
I hope it is.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, that's cool. You just friggin' animate all your stuff and you're like,
be like, go. Here we go.
Yep.
Surge Conductor. This little guy just, whenever another non-token artifact you control enters, proliferate. Right? There's just like a lot of proliferate.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Ooh, our friend Chrome Host Seed Shark.
Oh yeah, I remember this guy.
That makes little X incubators.
Ethereum Sculptor is in this list, which discounts your artifacts by 1.
Yeah.
You've got to have
like
it.
So many stuff that you want to put counters on, right? Hangerback Walker, which is an XX creature that when it dies makes Thopters for each +1/+1 counter on it.
Etched Oracle. Remember this, friend?
Oh, yeah.
With Sunburst.
Wow.
You can remove counters to draw cards.
Maria.
I know.
Don't I always remember something like Etched Oracle? You just don't forget things
You
like
don't
that.
forget.
You just don't forget things like that.
All right, Megan, which deck do you like better?
Wow. No, I don't want to choose.
They both seem
really
great.
great. I really like it. I really like them. I will say, Maria, do you know what? I do think that the grindiness of the Jund deck is maybe more my style.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that it feels more like you. And I mean, this does have the word hexproof on it.
You know, I love me the long game.
Yeah, and that deck is all about getting to that long game.
Yeah.
And smashing. Am I really going to play a Jeskai deck?
Wow.
Has it ever happened?
Shocking.
Shocking.
You've played a Jeskai deck. You played Captain America.
Oh, yeah.
But that was a Boggles Jeskai deck.
That was, Voltron. Yeah, you're right. Okay, well, all right, it's been settled on this podcast. By the way, if you're looking for some content from Edge of Eternities Commander Play, you can check out our channel, Commander Arcade, which is at youtube.com/@GLHFcommander, because this Friday, everybody, we are releasing a brand new episode, which has 4 custom builds from Edge of Eternities.
4 custom builds from Edge of Eternities.
We're very excited to share it with you. We made some cool decks.
Yes.
With brand new cards, new mechanics, new commanders, all new commanders.
There might be a lobster gastronaut.
There might be a lobster involved, everybody.
There might be a lobster there.
I know a lot of people have been very excited about seeing this lobster in Commander, so tune in.
Come check out the lobster.
Friday, 10 a.m. Central, it's going to drop, and I think you're going to like it. So check that out on our channel, and these Precon decks hopefully coming to you on Commander Arcade a little bit later. But these, I have to say, Wizards of the Coast always does a fantastic job with these pre-constructed decks.
Yeah.
And they have for the last few sets.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting nothing less.
They've been really fun.
From this set, yeah.
Really excited to try them out.
It's time to thank the sponsors of our show. We love them so dearly.
Yes. Thank you first to Card Kingdom. CardKingdom.com/GLHF. The place to go for all of your magical needs.
Yes, you can pre-order Edge of Eternities right now.
Whoa.
I want to. If you place your sealed order before midnight Pacific on July 21st, so tick, 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 it'll ship on July 25th, which is pre-release weekend, so you're going to get it a whole week before release.
Get it early.
Yeah.
Get it.
You can also pre-order singles on their website right now. If there's stuff you're like, oh, I know for sure I want this for my Commander deck or whatever, you can do that on their website.
If you want that Tezzeret, if you want that Avendo, which I was talking about, there's just so many cards that you might want, and you can get them. You can pre-order them now.
Yes, and if you head out to the pre-release or you have backstock from other pre-releases, just draft chaff you're not interested in, you can sell it to Card Kingdom and turn it in to store credit, which you can be placed towards future orders.
Wow.
Yeah, and it all ships to your house in one order, so you're not dealing with
one
a bunch of packages showing up on your doorstep, which is very valuable if you're somebody who doesn't like to miss a package when you're away from home. It's really nice for it to just come in one shipment. You can check them out at cardkingdom.com/GLHF.
Thank you as well to Dragon Shield, another amazing sponsor of our show. We love Dragon Shield sleeves, and we love working with Dragon Shield because they're the freaking nicest.
They're so nice.
They're so nice.
And wonderful.
We love them.
You can make your own sleeves at Dragon Shield. We talk about it a lot, and I don't think enough people do it, quite honestly, because
you can just do it the same as buying sleeves.
Yes.
And you could just put a photo of whatever you want. You could put a photo of yourself on the back of your sleeve, and that would be very funny.
I played against somebody who had a photo of their dog on their sleeves.
Perfect. Why not?
Why don't people do this?
Quite frankly, Maria, why don't I have sleeves that are a photo of my cat?
You need to put that one picture of Bernadette on the sleeves. And
I really kind of do.
There's a picture of Bernadette where she looks like she's smiling.
And it's very cute. My friend made me an iPhone sticker of it. So now I just send that sticker to people all the time.
It's a great sticker.
No context, just send the sticker.
It's like an iconic photo, and it needs to be on sleeves. Good.
And I should put it on sleeves. You're right. I'm gonna go do that.
Okay, great.
Dragon Shield. I'm gonna go put a photo of my cat on some sleeves.
Okay, and you should too.
You should
too. Check out Dragon Shield. You can use a link in the show notes or underneath this video to order whatever you want, and use code GLHF at checkout to save 5% off your entire order. We're going to talk about some new Edge of Eternities preview cards that have been previewed over the last few days. Some very interesting stuff is coming our way. And I just wanted to call out some stuff that seems very sweet, including this sweet jellyfish
We're both looking
advisor.
at the same one. And also, I just love his name.
It's the best name.
Menon. Menon.
Do you remember like a product
Menon.
commercial that was like, buy Menon? That was how they would do at the end of the commercial. I'm very old, everybody.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, keep talking about this card. I need to look up what...
I'll sing a jingle for you.
Okay.
That's from my childhood and is regional specific.
Oh!
You can tell if someone recognizes this, you know they've been to the South. Academy, sports and outdoors, the right stuff, the right price.
No, I've never heard it.
Yeah, of course you haven't, because Academy Sports and Outdoors is not here.
Wow, great jingle though.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I obviously still remember it, and I don't know the last time I heard that jingle. It has been at least 15 years.
Wow, and you still remember it.
At least 15 years.
Yeah.
Shout out to whoever wrote the Academy Sports and
You nailed
Outdoors
it.
jingle. You did it.
Apparently Menon, it was a brand that was like, that made deodorant and like cologne and stuff.
Okay.
So it must have been a little tag that happened on the end of the commercial that was like, you know, similar to another brand that's like, oh, they just put their little, 5-second tag on the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a Speed Stick commercial from 1984. Wow, I am dating myself. By Menon. Anyway, Menon, the right hand. Menon.
Menon. The right hand.
How do you say this?
I could say this name for forever. I could spend 10 more minutes
Menon.
saying this name. Menon.
Oh, so good.
Legendary creature, Jellyfish Advisor. Flying. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast artifact spells from the top of your library. Artifacts you control have tap, add blue. Spend this mana only to cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand.
Sick. Love it.
I love it.
That seems like a Megan card.
It really does.
If you're
This
playing
is very,
like an artifact deck.
I have like a whole Kellen the Kid commander deck.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
about casting spells from places other than your hand.
Well, maybe
That seems pretty good.
she can hang out with Kellen.
Mm-hmm.
Another fun commander card could be Deodrine Synthesis Amalgam, which may or may not show up in our commander episode, which is X green white for an 0/1 legendary artifact creature construct with trample. Enters with a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the amount of mana spent to cast it. Whenever you attack, you may remove a +1/+1 counter from each of 2 creatures you control. If you do, draw a card and create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token.
Yeah.
More bots! We just want more robots.
Maria is robot forward.
I am. I can't deny it. If you had an old robot set, I would play it.
Yeah. Let's see. I just love this art. So let's see what it does. Chorale of the Void.
Great card name.
Yeah. Our buddy, that's Tezzeret there. Actually, he's not our buddy. I don't want to.
Wow.
I really don't want to commit to that.
All right, fine.
I don't know that man. Never seen him before in my life.
With him claw.
Him claw. Okay. Enchantment Aura. Enchant creature you control. Whenever enchanted creature attacks, put target creature card from defending player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control, tapped and attacking. Okay.
All right, fine.
Void. At the beginning of your end step, sacrifice this aura unless a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped this turn.
Okay.
This is pretty wild.
Yeah, it is.
That's good and also very dangerous and bad. Not, it's like good. It's good, but you need to plan so that you're going to get more than just one creature out of it, I think, to make it worth it.
All right, limited fans. I'm going to talk about this card, which is going to be important to our lives, no doubt, which is Grav Kill. This is 3 and a black for an instant. Exile target creature or spacecraft. So that's like, we always kind of look for what is the big kill spell of the format. I think this might be it. It's an instant speed. It's only 4 mana.
Yeah.
And it exiles.
Yep.
Hitting creatures or spacecraft. So it seems like a very, very good removal spell.
Absolutely. That's going to be, right? Like, you're like, oh, that's the Sephiroth's intervention.
Right, exactly.
And like you said, the fact that it gets a spacecraft. So even if it's not a creature yet, you can get it before it's a problem. I think that's quite good.
Let's talk about Cosmo Grand Zenith. This is a 2 and a white for a human soldier. I'm looking at the alternate art, the extended art of it, because it is absolutely beautiful. illustrated by Marlene Yui. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, choose one. You make 2 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens. She's a mythic. Or put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control.
Wow. Yeah.
That's strong.
That is strong.
And very, very good art.
Yeah. This art is really... there's so much good art in this. Maria, have you seen this card? Dawnsire Sunstar Dreadnought.
Oh, yeah.
This is 5
So
mana
good.
for a legendary artifact spacecraft with station, of course, at 10+. Whenever you attack, Dawnsire deals 100 damage to up to 1 target creature or planeswalker.
Yeah.
Just get the job done.
It's like, overkill. Like,
Just really get... How much damage? 100.
it's 100.
Do you know what? Hey, it's just a little creature. Hit him with the big guns.
100, please.
100 damage.
What happens when you get to 20 plus?
20+, it's a 20/20 flyer.
Yeah.
Why not?
20 plus, delete target player from the game.
Wow. I just love the fact though that I feel like for me the flavor behind this is that this ship literally only has like one type of
Yeah,
weapon.
I love that.
And that's the only weapon that it's using no matter the size of the ship that it's facing.
They're like, oh, could you just use maybe the phasers on
no,
the
we
left
got
thing?
one. We've got one type of gun.
Use the
one gun.
Use the cannon. Fire the cannon.
Fire the cannon.
I love that card.
Only the cannon. Only the cannon.
That's all we got is the cannon, and that's what we're using. Sorry, not sorry.
I am very interested from a story perspective, which we will get to more of next
Yes.
week. The Dominion bracelet, right?
is a
This
cool
feels to
name.
me like something that it's like, tell me more about what this
Yeah,
is.
yeah, exactly.
Legendary artifact equipment. It's 2 mana. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has 15.
The activated ability is 15 mana.
15, exile the Dominion bracelet. You control target opponent during their next turn. This ability costs X less to activate, where X is this creature's power. Activate only as a sorcery. An equip cost of 1.
Wow.
All right, I'm into it. Let's do it.
Mind slaver you?
Yes.
Wowza.
Famously, a powerful effect.
Famously.
There was a standard format that was just all about Emrakuling people. You know, Emrakul the Promised End.
Yeah, yeah.
Specifically the one that lets you take the player's next turn.
Wow.
Although that one, they still get to take their normal turn after that.
Yeah.
This one doesn't even
This
give
one
them
very
that.
mean.
This one very mean.
This one delete target friendship.
Oh no. Which is what Tezzeret's been going around the multiverse
Yeah,
doing.
that's true.
Tezzeret, no friends.
But that's interesting because, they did say that these are all going to be about big creatures, huge
Yes.
effects, and having a 15 mana activated ability. You're not going to pay that, but I mean,
Yeah.
like,
And if you put it on a big creature, you're going to pay a lot less than that.
oh my God, scary.
Spooky.
Okay, that's terrifying. I'm too scared. Let's talk about Avatar.
Okay.
Avatar, The Last
Okay.
Airbender, everybody.
Yes.
Coming at us in November. November 21st
Yes.
is the release date of Avatar.
Thank goodness. Little ways down the road.
Yeah, we got a hot minute.
The train's going to take a little while to get there, but not as
When
long as we would like.
Is Spider-Man coming before Avatar though? Or is,
Oh my God, I think it is.
so like
Upsetting.
yeah,
I can't talk about this right now.
There's a lot of stuff in this rucksack that we're carrying.
Barf.
This is going to have a first look on August 12th. So that's when they're going to talk about the mechanics,
Yeah.
the treatments, and products from the set. So that's like less than a month away, I want to say.
It is wait, what day?
August 12th.
That is less than a month.
Yep. Thomas, can't you give us a break for a second?
Thomas, calm down.
Thomas. They've released one of the cards for this set. They did this at the MagicCon. And this is Avatar Aang. Megan, you are an Avatar fan?
I am an Avatar fan.
Okay,
I
that's very
love
good.
Avatar.
This little friend costs an interesting mana cost, which is red, green, white, blue. So
Yeah.
no black.
That's right, because I am sure that like many people, I'm very interested to see what black ends up being, because famously there are the 4 nations
And they
in
can
Avatar.
each bend a different thing.
Yes. So there's the Fire Nation.
Yep.
There's the Earth Nation. There's the Water Tribe.
Yep.
I forget the other one.
The air.
Oh yeah, the airbenders, obviously.
Yeah. You know.
I forgot about that. Oh, you know, just the one that Aang is.
Yeah. You know.
Whoops.
He's a human avatar ally. So an ally, interesting creature type.
Yeah.
4/4, flying, firebending 2, whatever that means. Whenever you waterbend, earthbend, firebend, or airbend, draw a card. Then if you've done all 4 this turn, transform him. Wink. Turns into Aang, Master of Elements, which is a 6/6 flying. Spells you cast cost Wooburg less to cast. At the beginning of each upkeep, you may transform Aang, Master of Elements. If you do, you gain 4 life, draw 4 cards, put 4 +1/+1 counters on him, and he deals 4 damage to each opponent.
Wow. Which is interesting because I wonder if, right, like, okay, on the front it says firebending 2. So I wonder if that's like if we're thinking about what each of the kinds of bending are.
Yeah, what do you think it is?
Like, is it these things? Is like waterbending drawing cards? Like if something has waterbending 2, when it attacks, you draw 2 cards.
I like that.
Then right, like
gaining life might be.
Gaining life would probably, I guess, actually. Okay, you all. This is also interesting. Because waterbending is like there's healers in the water tribe.
Okay.
Now we're really getting into this word like so shallow in Avatar lore, but there's so much of it. Right? Those are healers, so it would actually make more sense for waterbending to be gaining life.
Weird.
But it's blue, so it might end up being drawing cards.
Okay.
Anyways.
Well, let's just say, I think you're onto something here. Let's pretend
earthbending is probably putting counters on things.
Counters or lands in playing, well,
yeah, but this one says put 4 +1/+1 counters.
Okay, yep.
And then firebending is dealing direct damage to an opponent.
So what would firebending 2 mean? You mean
like when he attacks, he deals 2 damage to an opponent.
Oh my God, I bet you're right.
That's my guess.
Okay, great guess. We'll find out.
The back of this card is meant to just generally mislead us, but that would be very weird.
August 12th, we're gonna find out what happens here.
Also, the back of this art, I love this Aang Master of Elements art. It's really stunning.
Oh,
it's the Galaxy foil, I think.
Yes, it is Galaxy foil. It's beautiful.
It's really, really cool.
Illustrated by one of Avatar: The Last Airbender's creators, Brian Konadzico. So that's very cool too. So yeah. I mean,
Maria, here's my pitch to you. I think that you should watch Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I started.
Oh, okay.
I watched like the first 5 minutes. I don't remember why I stopped, but it wasn't bad.
No, Maria, it is famously
good.
Incredible. It is famously very good.
Famously good.
Famously very good. I say that you should watch it, one, because I think that you will genuinely enjoy the story.
Okay.
I think that it is... The arc of the story, I think, is really excellent. There's many arcs of it that are very, very good.
Many bends of it, would you say?
I would say that there are many bends of it. And it's really excellent. And then also there's just going to be so many things in this set that, like, you need to know what the cabbages... I just need to know, you need to know when people are like, my cabbages, and there's a card that's like, my cabbages, you need to know.
I do. And I did appreciate Final Fantasy so much more playing the game. So
yes.
Maybe I just
really
will.
think. And it's really, really good. So maybe we should have to have a GLHF watch of it.
That would be great. Is it just one movie or is it a whole series?
It's 4 seasons.
Okay. It's a commitment.
It is a commitment. But I think it goes pretty fast.
Okay.
Well, everyone, that's our episode.
All right, I'm ready to strap into my my spaceship with my spacesuit on, of course.
Yeah.
Don't want to risk it and go into space.
All right.
I want to be like Katy Perry and go up for 5 minutes and then kiss the ground when I come back down.
You want to be so extra about doing basically nothing.
Yes, I do. 100%. And people are going to be like, Maria, you were gone for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Calm down.
It's genuinely, I'm a little alarmed at you saying that you want to be like Katy Perry.
Just kidding.
Having a real moment
Definitely
about that
not
one
true.
over here.
Definitely not true. No, I would only kiss the ground after like at least twice the time in space.
10 minutes?
10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever double.
Man, I kiss the ground when I get off an airplane. Joking. The ground at the airport is dirty.
Ew, yucko.
Really gross.
But we're so excited for you all to blast into space with us. This set looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Make sure to check out our new Commander episode over at youtube.com/@GLHF Commander. We'd love for you to see the builds we made and, rate us. RateMyDeck.com, like hotornot.com, but for commander decks.
Wow.
Did I just come up with a great idea?
I wonder if it might exist. That seems like.
Did I just come up with Netflix?
Did you?
Anyway, that episode is going to be up on Friday, friends, so go and check it out. Check out our sponsors, Card Kingdom, Dragon Shield. Become a patron if you're not one already. We'd love to have you in the family. And make sure you tune in next week for our Judge Rob episode where we break down all of the cards for the set, in the set for you.
Next week is Judge Rob?
Yes, it is. Thomas the Tank Engine.
Thomas.
You don't stop.
Thomas, calm down.
But keep rubbing my feet.
Thomas, calm down is my new favorite way of saying time goes too fast.
Thomas, calm down.
Things are happening too fast. Thomas, calm down.